The on-chain data has recently seen something intriguing, yet the cryptocurrency market is still collapsing. There are tens of trillions of Shiba Inu tokens in circulation. These whales appear to have adopted a new tactic to get wealthy in these trying times. However, what precisely is going on? Okay, let me clarify. The current market crisis has created a cloud of fear and frustration among investors in the turbulent world of cryptocurrencies, especially those who own Shiba Inus. Market crashes can elicit a wide range of negative feelings, much like an unexpected storm sweeping across a previously placid sea. Think of the market like a roller coaster, and investors are strapped in for an exciting trip with the hopes of maximizing ups and limiting downs. A crash, on the other hand, takes everyone by surprise and feels like a quick plunge into the abyss. It's similar to the disappointment of anticipating a pleasant trip and running into unexpected turbulence instead. When it comes to the emotional turmoil that follows, there is a tangible sense of frustration among Shiba Inus. Not only has the current market slump reduced the value of their holdings, but it has also cast doubt on the possibility of a quick rebound. It's like building a sandcastle on the beach and then having a wave sweep it away. The hard reality of market instability has replaced the joy that previously drove the Shiba Inu community. A drop frequently sets off a chain reaction of negative emotions in the cryptocurrency industry, where opinions may change as quickly as the market itself. For investors, it's like being adrift in a tempest at sea, with waves of uncertainty toppling their boats. The market's volatility is the source of investors' aggravation, as it makes them doubt their tactics and the entire basis upon which they have constructed their portfolios. Formerly a representation of community spirit and a seemingly promising investment, Shiba Inu is currently navigating rough seas with other cryptocurrencies. Holders' frustration is like trying to navigate choppy waters without. The market meltdown turns into a test of an investor's fortitude, asking them to weather the storm and maintain faith in the long-term prospects of the investments they have selected. Shiba Inu owners are experiencing a range of emotions as the cryptocurrency industry struggles with this protracted period of uncertainty and hopes for better times ahead. The negative effects of a market meltdown extend beyond monetary losses. They also affect the people who ventured to enter the risky realm of cryptocurrencies emotionally. Though the storm looks fierce, only time will tell if it clears up or gets. However, there's one crucial aspect that everyone is overlooking. People, especially those who are holding on to Shiba Inus, need to stop glancing at price charts in the middle of all the frustration and despair brought on by the current market fall. Rather, they ought to explore the realm of on-chain data, since it presents an entirely distinct narrative. It's similar to turning your attention from the raging waves above to the more serene and transparent depths underneath. Consider the price chart to be similar to the waves you observe on the ocean's surface. It can get really emotional and chaotic up there, particularly in recessionary times. However, if you're prepared to delve a little deeper, on-chain data is like exploring the ocean floor. There, you can uncover undiscovered information and gain a deeper comprehension of the true dynamics of the industry. Blockchain data serves as your digital guide by providing you with information about the activities of major players, the distribution of assets, and the general state of the cryptocurrency network. It aids in your navigation through the uncertainties. In the same way that sailors rely on their instruments to navigate through choppy waves, investors can rely on on-chain data to help them navigate the intricacies of the cryptocurrency market. During difficult times in the market, on-chain data serves as your beacon. It highlights patterns and possibilities that may not be immediately apparent on the price chart. On-chain data might provide you with confidence and a clearer knowledge of what's actually going on, even though the chart could make you feel depressed and keeping an eye on on-chain analytics allows you to sense the pulse of the cryptocurrency community, identify potential trends, and learn important information about the behavior of major actors. It's similar to finding insights and hidden gems when you take the time to look under the surface. What am I talking about, though? Okay, let me clarify. It is no secret that significant sell-offs of Bitcoin caused a chain reaction that brought down other cryptocurrencies. This is the reason behind the present collapse of the cryptocurrency market as a whole. In the world of cryptocurrency, it happens frequently. The entire market gets a cold when Bitcoin sneezes. However, when we look at the on-chain data, here is where things start to get interesting. The metric of balances by holdings has an intriguing pattern. In January, people with more than 1,000 Bitcoins have been adding to their wallets, while those with less than 1,000 Bitcoins have been decreasing their holdings. It basically means that the larger whales are taking advantage of the chance to buy more at a lower price, while the smaller whales are choosing to sell. It's time to turn our attention to the Shiba Inu realm, where a similar story of strategic accumulation plays out, reflecting the trends observed in Bitcoin. The cryptocurrency community has undoubtedly taken notice of the major players' recent acquisition of Shiba tokens. Imagine this. Similar to Bitcoin, the largest players in the Shiba Inu ecosystem are taking advantage of the current market decline. They are gathering Shiba tokens at a reduced cost, forming a pattern akin to seasoned sailors stockpiling supplies prior to an arduous voyage. It is important to recognize the scope of this build-up. These whales have exchanged a staggering $158 million worth of Shiba tokens in the last 7 days alone. Let's use a small analogy to put this enormous figure into context. Consider a dollar to be like a grain of rice. Consider $158 million to be a massive rice hoard. Think of every dollar that whales move as a grain of rice. Imagine this pile of rice for a moment. It symbolizes the entire amount of whale trade over the last 7 days. This enormous pile of rice would occupy an entire football field. If we were to say that one regular grain of rice is worth $1, imagine yourself at one end of the field, surveying the vastness and realizing that each and every grain of rice there represents $1 in Shiba Inu trades handled by these powerful whales. The enormous amount of financial activity taking place in the Shiba Inu market is tangible thanks to this illustration. We are able to appreciate the magnitude and significance of the $158 million worth of Shiba Inu tokens transported by whales by looking at the rice-filled football pitch as a metaphor. It's a striking example of the important influence these whales have on the Shiba Inu cryptocurrency's dynamics. The purpose of the example is to highlight how large this build-up is. It's not as simple as a plate of rice. The reserve is mountainous. Like a crew preparing for a long voyage with plenty of provisions, the giant whales in the Shiba Inu space appear to be hoarding tokens. What does this signify for the community of Shiba Inus? It does, however, imply a degree of confidence among the major participants. They perceive promise in Shiba Inus, the way an experienced cook recognizes the worth of fine rice in a tasty meal. Thus, it's like witnessing an enthralling dance where each step represents a calculated move in the cryptocurrency market as the large whales keep accumulating Bitcoin and Shiba tokens. Whether it's Shiba Inu or Bitcoin, these patterns of accumulation by bigger players frequently express confidence and hope for better times to come. Why is this significant then? Now, returning to Bitcoin, it seems that the bigger whales, or those who maintain greater stakes, may have a better grasp of the mechanics of the market than the smaller ones who are now offloading. See the large whales as seasoned navigators who have navigated numerous market storms. They have experienced highs and lows, gone around the block, and developed an instinct for the ups and downs of the market. When it comes to risk management, these bigger players frequently take calculated risks. They are able to diversify their holdings, remain composed under duress, and modify their plans in light of the wider picture. Conversely, smaller whales may be more prone to emotional decision-making, snapping to attention at any movement in the Now imagine a turbulent sea, which is the present market downturn. With their enormous pockets, the larger whales are similar to astute captains who deliberately buy up more assets when the market is depressed. This action is a clear indication of their faith in the long run. Fear or urgency may be causing smaller whales to scramble to sell off their holdings in the interim. Additionally, the larger whales have easier access to information. They may have access to insider information, sophisticated analytics, and market trends that the smaller firms do not. It's comparable to depending on a tiny boat with few tools as opposed to a large ship with an advanced navigation system. It seems reasonable, in uncertain times, to put your trust in the bigger whales. They are making thoughtful choices because they have experience with this. Here's the problem, though. The cryptocurrency market is as erratic as the climate. Even the largest whales may make mistakes. Therefore, even though it's exciting to follow their example, it's important to keep in mind that the cryptocurrency market is devoid of assurances. Make sure you do your homework, pay attention to the winds of change, and proceed with prudence. However, what are your thoughts about that? Please leave a comment below. I look forward to reading your thoughts. Click on any of the videos that appear on the screen if you're interested in learning more. We have now reached the conclusion of this video. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to leave a comment down below. This is a huge assistance for the YouTube algorithm. Please spread the word about this video to as many people as you can. Let us disseminate this news.